Some summers don't just pass, they stay with you forever. The summer air in Willow Lake felt different that year, warmer, slower, like time itself was holding its breath. Emma had just turned 18, standing on the edge of a life she wasn't ready to begin. Every day, she worked at a quiet lakeside cafe, serving lemonade, smiling at strangers, and hiding the fear of leaving everything behind. And then, he walked in. Noah. Sun-kissed skin, messy hair, and eyes that looked like they carried stories he never told. He ordered iced coffee, but stayed for hours, sketching moments like he was trying to stop time. It started small, a question, a smile, a moment that lasted longer than it should have. "Are you drawing something important?" she asked. He smiled softly. Just moments, before they disappear. Days turned into something more. Mornings felt incomplete without him, and evenings felt too short when he was gone. They talked about everything, dreams, fears, and the parts of themselves they never showed anyone else. But Noah wasn't from Willow Lake. "I don't stay in one place too long," he said one evening as the sun melted into the lake. And for the first time, Emma felt afraid of time. "Maybe you should stay," she whispered. But deep down, she already knew. Some people aren't meant to stay, no matter how much you want them to. That summer became a dream. Late-night drives, laughter in the dark, barefoot walks by the water. Moments that felt infinite, even when they weren't. Then one night, under a sky full of restless stars, he said the word she was never ready to hear. "I'm leaving in a week." Everything broke, quietly. She smiled, even when it hurt. "Of course you are." On the last day, he gave her a sketchbook filled with memories. And one final line? "Some moments don't last forever, but they stay with us forever." Life moved on, new places, new faces, new versions of who she became. But some memories don't fade. They wait. Quietly. She returned to Willow Lake one day, not as the girl who once waited, but as someone who finally understood. The cafe was still there. The lake still whispered the same stories. And as she sat by the window, she opened the sketchbook again. Page by page, moment by moment, she smiled through tears that no longer hurt the same way. Because that summer was never about forever. It was about feeling something real, something rare, something that changed her, even if it didn't stay. And sometimes, that's enough.